Hey, what's up? So I'm going to call this Let Me Explain, and I'm talking about Let Me Explain some characters, if you've been following, for TMNT Decennium Season 1 and Season 2. My name is Leroy. I'm the creator of TMNT Decennium. I'm the owner of Sin Seigen Productions LLC. I've created TMNT Decennium. I've created Mr. Quick and Mrs. Time. Um, Helped with the development of the Karai short that we released, and there's other things that we're doing. For the past few months, close to a year, I've been asked by my cast and crew and fans, what's up with these characters, and I'm going to start with Ken. Actually, no, I'm going to start with this. If you haven't listened to season 1 episodes, let's see, 11 and 12, which is a giant, what we call This Is the Past. If you've noticed throughout season 1, the announcer would always come out with like, this was the past. And it would go in back in the past with these little shorts, these stories of what was going on with specific characters at specific times before 10 years later. So if you haven't listened to season 1, episode 11 and 12, go do it. It will help you. It would help explain who's Alice, who's Ken, who's Samuel, who's Benjamin, all these different new characters that I created and my cast and crew brought to life. So I'm going to answer some of these real quick. Ken, I'm going to spoil it. I'm sorry. Ken, at first, as you're going through season 1, you find out that Ken is the son of Orokusaki, the son of the Shredder. And some people were just like, wait, what? But later on, towards the end of the season, you find out he's Orokusaki's clone. So, sorry. Alice is Donatello's girlfriend. But who is Alice? Alice was an assistant hired by April. And if again you go back to listen to episode 11 and episode 12 of season 1, her first encounter of Donatello is funny. It's cute. A little bit heartwarming as well. And basically that's their first encounter. Now they start to develop feelings for each other, of course. Not till a little later. Of course, you don't really get to hear that. But he ends up rescuing her eventually. At some point throughout the past, and that again you don't get to hear that. And stuff that feelings get developed in there. Who is Achika? That's another one. I play Leonardo. My good cast member, lovely woman, Farah, plays Karai, who is my wife on the show. Yes, Karai is married to Leonardo. How does that work? I didn't go into too much detail. Again, go back to season 1, go back to episode 11 and 12, where they find a little girl floating through a river, and they take her and they adopt her. They name her Achika. That is who Achika is. Achika is the daughter of Leonardo and Karai. Samuel is a human kid who was taken in, not being given the choice, by Raphael. Basically, think of the whole Batman, Robin, Bruce Wayne, Dick Grayson thing. That's basically the kind of direction I went with that. There's a confrontation where Raph is trying to save a family, and in the process of that, he ends up killing the dad. One of the Purple Dragon members kills the mom, and this kid is left as an orphan. Well, Raph ends up taking him back to the lair. Splinter reminds Raph of a conversation that they had about, look, you would make a great dad. This is your time. And at the top it off, what you have done You have no choice. And that's basically who Samuel is. Benjamin. Benjamin is the son of Casey and April. That's it. That puts it there. 842. 842 was a military soldier who was, again, was a human, was experimented on by the Shredder, and was turned into pretty much a turtle. And that's who 842 is. Brickman. Brickman is the son of Hun. Let's see. What else have I not covered? I'm trying to think here. I think that about sums it up with a lot of the new characters from season 1 who are still being continuing to season 2. And then if you've been listening to season 2, we've been our heroes have been doing a lot of earth hopping, dimension hopping, looking for me, looking for my character Leonardo. And if you haven't been listening to it, I think you should take the time. If you're a little lost, go back to season 1, listen to season 1, then come into season 2. We've released 4 episodes of season 2. We've dug into a lot of different comics. We dug into The Last Ronin. We've dug into other different comics that we liked. I've developed new stories, new plots, a lot of new parallel variants of Turtles, and Splinter. I've developed new characters. There's a lot of different things that we've done. We've been working on. We've recorded. So again, that's everything that I've got for you. This is going up on all of our platforms. This is going up, of course, for my cast and crew to check out as well. So, again, if you have not checked out TMNT Decennium, check out season 1. That way, when you come into season 2, you're not so lost. And if it still doesn't make sense for certain characters, watch this video again once you're done watching and listening, to season 1 and partly of season 2. All right? Thank you for the support. Thank you for your patience. We appreciate it. Bye-bye.